Hey folks, welcome to this beautiful South Carolina day. I decided I'd make a little video to answer some questions I've been getting on my website. And the question I'd like to address is the question of different shipping items, different shipping questions when you're selling on eBay. I'm going to also make a video about Amazon, but we're not going to confuse things. Right now we're going eBay. And I have some very simple tips for beginners that'll help you a lot. And these are tips I learned the hard way. The first tip is to start with listing your items where the customer pays for the shipping. And I know everything you've probably seen says, oh, free shipping is so enticing to customers, and it's many times it's a deal sealer, and that's true. That is absolutely true. But also when you first start, until you kind of figure out what you're doing, you can lose your butt on shipping. For instance, I tell you, I learned the hard way. I sold a pair of Hoka running shoes, really nice running shoes. I priced them at the bottom of the sold comps and still sold these things for 80 bucks. I paid $4.99 for them at a thrift store. Great condition. I mean, they were like new. I sell these things for 80 bucks. Well, my shipping is supposed to be $12.80, I believe it was. All right. As you can see by my truck, well, you may not be able to see, I have a camper shell on the back of my truck. And it's when I'm out on the road, I work on the road, my 9 to 5, I hit thrift stores, yard sales, flea markets, and I store my stuff in my truck till we get home, and then we list. Now, if it's really good items, I list them while I'm on the road, because a lot of times they sell before I get home. Well, these Hoka running shoes fell into that category. I listed them. They sold very, very quickly. And I went to the post office, took a priority mail shoebox, taped it up, and wrote the address on there, and off it went. Well, when I paid for it at the post office, it was $17 and some change. When the sale went final on eBay, it was $12.80 some change. I can't remember exactly. Well, that's a $5 difference. All right, $5 if you're working on a small scale to start. Let's say you're selling a t-shirt or a fishing reel that you had in your garage or whatever it is, $5 may be the difference in making money, losing money. So my advice to you is when you sell something, print the shipping label yourself. That's the most elementary part of the shipping, because eBay gets a special shipping rate with the U.S. Postal Service, and it'll save you some dough. Okay? The next thing I'd like to tell you guys is, and this is another big one, people start selling on eBay, and one question was, and I didn't write these down, but one question was, which Dymo laser printer should I buy for printing shipping labels? You don't need to buy a Dymo laser printer for doing that. The printer you have at home is just fine. You can go to Walmart. The one my daughter and I started off with when we started our eBay business was one of the Canon Pixma models. It's like a $39 printer at Walmart. Replacement, we just replaced the black ink because we don't use the color. The replacement black ink is like $22. And they work beautifully. No problem whatsoever. You don't have to spend a lot of money to get started. You don't have to have an eBay store to get started. You can sell straight off your eBay account to start with until you get used to it. And that may be all you ever want to do. You may just want to sell a few items here and there and make a little extra money. You know, clean up around the house, get rid of some stuff you don't need anymore. You may decide you want to scale it up, and you may want to make extra money every month, substantial money. You may decide that you want to make it a job. And when you get to that point, then you can think about buying some of these extra expenditures like printers that make it worthwhile. But to start with, I would not do it. I would stick with the simple stuff, start small, grow, build, and once you get ready for additional items, get them. You may decide, hey, little household printer is just fine for you, and that's great. it depends on what your business model is and what your goals are. It's pretty simple. But when it comes to shipping, it is really easier than a lot of people think it is. But if you don't know the very elementary steps and, you know, this box versus this box, you know, shipping the different boxes you ship them in might cost you $1 or $2 more. Those are things you're going to learn. You have a regional A, a regional B, a priority shoe box, poly mailers, bubble mailers, all kind of different ways you can ship things. Like t-shirts, I only ship t-shirts in a poly mailer, and it's cheaper. A lot of times a t-shirt, if it's under 14 ounces, you can ship it for cents. I mean, not a whole lot. It just goes as first class mail. But take your time, get started. That's the important part, is to get started. Get started and build your way up. Don't be in a big hurry. I pulled over my truck, these Flowmasters on my 4-wheel drive truck, and the tires, you know, have a little vibration. I couldn't make a video, so I pulled over to make this video. It's kind of an impromptu video on my iPhone, and I think it's more organic, and it seems to me more honest. You know, if you don't mind, take a second, put a comment down below, and say whether you like organic or you like the more edited and polished videos. Some of my other videos, when I'm talking about the affiliate marketing side of my business, you know, I have some screen capture videos and different things, and just shoot, you know, if you like the more organic, like this video, just say so. And if you got some value out of this, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe and hit the bell button down below, because by doing so, I have a list that I've made of a lot of helpful beginner level type things and some more advanced type videos I'm going to be making really soon. I don't make a lot of videos. They usually come out in spurts, like 2 or 3 every a week, and then it might be a few weeks before I make one. It basically just make one when I've got some value to offer and something to help you with. But once again, if you like this, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and until next time, you have a great day. See ya.